guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel, or welcome if you're new here. My name is Chanelle Angelina, and in today's video I'm going to be giving you guys my weeks 35 through 36 pregnancy update. I am officially 37 weeks pregnant as of today, so I'm just going to be letting you guys know everything that's happened in the past couple of weeks. If you guys are new here, I do these pregnancy updates bi-weekly just because I feel like not enough really happens within a week's time span. So yeah, I can't believe I made it to 37 weeks. It's so crazy. My due date is September 23rd, and that is literally in 3 weeks from now. Like, I can't believe I made it to full term. If you guys are new, my daughter was born at 29 weeks gestation, so she was extremely premature. She was born at just 2 pounds 2 ounces due to decreased fetal heart rate. So I was really so nervous just with this pregnancy. I was just praying and hoping that I can make it all the way to term, and I've made it. It's so crazy. I can't believe it. I'm gonna start crying. Oh my gosh. It's such an awesome feeling, like making it to term and being able to hold this baby all the way, because just with my first pregnancy I didn't get to experience that. So it's just such a different experience this time around, and I'm just so grateful. So let me grab a tissue and I'll be right back. Sorry about that. I just got emotional. I wasn't expecting to get emotional in this video, but I did. I'm so happy to be 37 weeks pregnant. It's an awesome feeling. So yeah, I'm just gonna be letting you guys know all of my symptoms, and then per usual I'll be giving you guys my little bump date shot at the very end of the video. So everything that has happened these past 2 weeks for weeks 35 and 36, I'm just gonna be letting you guys know. And yeah, that's pretty much it. So if you guys are interested in seeing this pregnancy update for weeks 35 and 36, then just keep on watching. So my doctor is pretty much on board with a VBAC. I think I mentioned this before, but I do have a sort of mapped out birth plan as of right now. I scheduled a C-section for September 23rd, which is my son's due date. So September 23rd, I'm so excited because that is his due date, and I scheduled my C-section. But if I go into spontaneous labor prior to the 23rd of this month, then I'm gonna try for a natural birth. And that's not to say if once his due date rolls around and I change my mind and I don't want to go through with the C-section, that I can't do that. So my doctor is really on board, and she's just been so awesome and just like really flexible with what I personally want to do. If you guys aren't familiar with what a VBAC is, it's a vaginal birth after cesarean sections. With this one, I really want to try for a natural birth. I think it's just really important for me to just experience labor, experience what that feels like to have a baby coming out of your body, and I want to try and go as natural as possible. I want to try and do it without any medication, like no epidural or anything. So we will see how that goes. I know a lot of you second-time moms or even first-time moms are probably looking at me like, girl, you're crazy. My doctor also said if I do try for a natural birth and for whatever reason, and I'm not at like 10 centimeters yet or anything, then she said for whatever reason, if I wanted to do a C-section and I change my mind, then I can do that too. So she pretty much said that I'm not committed to just one thing, so which makes me feel a ton better, because I don't want to have to be locked into something and then be like freaked out in the moment, you know what I mean? So okay, I am currently 148 pounds, which is, I've gained 45 pounds this pregnancy. I love it. I feel great. I feel healthy. I feel like I've been eating as much as I can, as much as I want to, of whatever I want. Like, so I had a doctor's appointment, I believe at week 35, and I had a little bit, my blood pressure was a little bit high when they first took it. I don't know if it was because I was like chasing Harlow around the office, or if whatever, like she took my blood pressure as soon as I sat down, so I don't know if that was what it was, but it was a little bit high. It was 140/70. So then she just had me lay on my left side for like 10 minutes, and then she came back in, and then this was the nurse, and then she had me retake it. So, and then it went back down to 116/70. I wasn't worried or anything that it was preeclampsia, because I think with preeclampsia, like your feet have to, or your feet swell significantly, and mine aren't that bad. Mine are pretty swollen, but not like that bad. So my blood pressure ended up being fine. going deeper into that, the next day they called me and my doctor wanted me to go take a non-stress test, which basically they just hook me up to a monitor and they just kind of like regulate and like monitor the baby, make sure that the baby is responding to like noise. They just want to check on the baby and the baby's heart rate and all of that. So I had to do that and everything was fine with the baby. They said that they would call me if there was anything wrong. I haven't gotten a phone call, so no news is good news. Another thing that I wrote down was that I got the Tdap vaccine, which is like the whooping cough vaccine. So I got that, which is really weird. I got it at CVS. I have never done that at CVS before, but I guess my doctor's office doesn't distribute that vaccine anymore or something like that. I don't know, my insurance doesn't cover it. Anyways, so I had to get it at CVS, but I'm sorry for if you guys don't vaccinate your kids or yourself or whatever, but what's right for you may not be right for me and vice versa. So yeah, I believe in vaccines. I just want to stay protected. I don't want any diseases. I don't want nothing like that. So yeah, we are staying whooping cough free around here, and if you guys want to see my newborn and you are family or friends, then hopefully you guys will take the time to get the Tdap vaccine for yourself. On my 35-week appointment, I was measuring at 36 weeks, so I think that the baby is like a week ahead, which kind of gives me the intuition that I may deliver around 39 weeks, which I'm hoping that's the case because my mom flies out here on the 16th of this month. So she's going to be out here to help me with the new baby and with Harlow and everything. So I'm really just excited to see my mom. I'm so excited to have her support and her help with all of this because she has been in Colorado like this whole pregnancy. So yeah, I have a feeling he's gonna come at 39 weeks, which is in 2 weeks. Oh my god, that's so crazy to think about, but I'm so excited. So I put down another symptom is that I've been feeling a little bit nauseous lately. Not so much recently, but I guess in week 35 I was feeling a little bit nauseous. I put down that I can't eat large meals anymore. So when I would eat, I would kind of like fill myself to the brim and just like eat as much as I could, but now that there's like kind of limited space in there, I have been eating smaller meals a little bit more frequently lately. So yeah, I don't know, I guess that's just like a third trimester symptom. So I got the GBS test done and everyone was like freaking me out about this. I had never done the GBS test before because like I said earlier, my daughter was premature. I was like talking to my other mom friends about it. They were like, oh yeah, I just took my GBS test, blah blah blah, it's so awkward, it's so weird, it's so uncomfortable. And I was like, what is the GBS test? So I had to Google it. It's the group B strep test. So basically they just swab your vagina and they swab your butthole to basically just test to see if you have any strain of this infection. Is it an infection? I don't know. Okay, I don't really know all the like logistics of the test, but I was just freaked out. I was like, oh my god, they're gonna like freaking go up my booty hole and have to test up there. But no, it's like not even invasive at all. Like it was the quickest test I think I've ever experienced. The nurse practitioner literally just like, they swab you so quick and it's done and done. I haven't heard any news back yet about it, so I think I'm in the clear. I haven't had to take any medicine to treat any GBS infections or whatever it is, but yeah, so I did that. So if you guys are worried about that test, don't be worried about it. It's seriously not even bad at all. Well, I'm pretty sure I've said this in a previous pregnancy update, but my son has just been kicking the crap out of my right side of my ribs. So it's just like pretty much he's head down. I don't know if I've said this before or not, but he is head down and his spine is like wrapped around here and his legs and feet are right here. So I'm constantly getting kicked in my right rib area, and he's mostly at nighttime. He is just very crammed in there, and he's has limited room in there now, so I'm definitely feeling him in the rib cage area. He's just getting so heavy to the point where it's like almost sore whenever I wake up. My ribs are just literally sore just from him like laying and putting all the weight on those ribs. So I put down that none of my clothes are fitting me anymore, which is so true. I seriously have such a limited wardrobe, so I'm sorry if you guys are seeing me in the same outfits over and over and over, but I can't help it. Nothing else fits me right now, but I don't want to go out and buy a whole new wardrobe when I've got 3 weeks or less in this pregnancy, so I might as well just wait and then buy a whole new like fall and winter wardrobes. I've just been re-wearing all of my maternity clothes, and thank God I bought maternity clothes when I did, because they have definitely been put to good use. I put down that I'm having hot flashes. I don't know if it's just me or if it's just the weather outside. I don't know. I think it's the weather, to be honest. But I have been having to blast the AC every day, every night. So, except for right now. It's not too bad right now. It's just been so hot here in Orange County and I've been dying. So yeah. My two #1 cravings for these past few weeks have been watermelon, fresh watermelon with tahini. So I've been using the seasoning from Trader Joe's. I think I showed it in my Trader Joe's haul video, but it's like a chili and lime seasoning. I will just put that all over like a fresh watermelon. It's seriously, oh my god, I want that right now. It's seriously the best thing in life. It's so refreshing. It's just so juicy, crisp, and sweet, and then it has like the chili flavor to it. Oh my gosh, that's the best snack I think I've ever had in my life. And then also a late night craving that I've been having is not ice cream, surprisingly, but I've been craving Captain Crunch, the peanut butter little ball cereal. I don't know the exact name of it, but it's the Captain Crunch peanut butter ball cereal. And I know like it's not organic, it's not non-GMO, it's like there's chemicals and stuff in there, but I can't do the organic one. It's just not the same. To me, it's just, I need that Captain Crunch. It's like a nostalgia thing. I used to love that cereal growing up, and I am loving it now. Okay, I went in for my 36-week checkup with my OB, and she said that my cervix is still closed, which is good. It was even better when she told me, because at that point, my kid's dad was out of town, so I just wasn't prepared to go into labor, and I'm still not prepared to go into labor for at least another 2 weeks. I still have like all of his clothes to wash. I have the infant stroller and the car seat coming. Speaking of that, I got the Graco Uno to Duo double stroller, and I got the car seat to go with it. I still have to get the infant second seat, but whatever, at least I got the stroller and the his car seat. So that was like a huge stressor on me, because I was like, oh my gosh, what am I gonna do? But I did get enough like gift cards from my baby shower to actually purchase the stroller. So I went online, and I've seriously been doing so much research on double strollers. It's ridiculous, and this one seemed to be like the most practical, the best as far as like safety and just like all around. It just seems like a really good stroller. There's just so many different ride along options with a toddler. Like my daughter can either ride on the back, or I can purchase the double seat, and then, you know, she can ride along that way. So there's just like a bunch of options with that stroller. So I'm really excited to try it out. I can't wait to get it. I got it in the Jewels color, so it's gonna be like an emerald green, or like a foresty green type of color. The awning on the stroller is, and then the rest of it is black, obviously. Okay, so when I was at my 36-week checkup, my doctor actually said that sex can induce labor. So we all know that I'm a single mom, so I don't think my doctor knows that though. So she was like, yeah, if, you know, you and your partner want to have sex and induce labor, then that's probably the best, most natural way to do it. Just make sure that the semen stays in your vagina. It'll help to induce labor. And I was just sitting there like, just really awkward when she said that. But for all of you mamas who are out there who are 37+ weeks pregnant and want to know what to do to induce labor, that is one little tip that my doctor told me. Another TMI symptom, which is really embarrassing, I've been having these past few days, is I have been pooping so much lately. Like #2, going to the bathroom so much. It's so embarrassing, but I just want to let you guys know and keep it real in these videos, because if you are going through this, it's supposedly normal. I googled it, and apparently right before you go into labor or a couple weeks prior to going into labor, you will start going to the bathroom a lot more. And I was talking to a girlfriend, and she was basically saying it's your body's way of just clearing out your system so that you don't poop during labor. So FYI, that's that. And I think that was pretty much all the symptoms and my cravings. Sorry to end it on like an awkward note, but without further ado, I'm going to show you guys my bump. All right, you guys, so this is my weeks 35 and 36 pregnant belly. He's getting so big. I say that every pregnancy update, but he really is. He's probably at least 6 pounds now. He's got to be. I couldn't imagine him being any smaller than 6 pounds. Whew. Alright, you guys, so that was it for my weeks 35 and 36 pregnancy update. I really hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. It would honestly mean the world to me if you did. Make sure your bell notifications are turned on. That way you guys don't miss out on any future videos. And with all of that being said, I will see you guys in my next one. Bye, guys.